My 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, I was cutting with people. I would read like I'm the only person in the class. Read, attend classes, do projects, do assignments for other students.
Just to have something.
I have a vision. I have what I want to achieve. And if I don't achieve it, it's absolutely saying that I'm lazy. It's actually saying I don't have what I have ahead of me. So meaning, that thing keeps ringing. It keeps pushing me every blessed day to do what is expected.
For a student that has a carryover, there's this kind of stigmatization created by people.
Do you know I had carryover? People just give excuses when they see that what they ought to do, they don't do it. See, for a man who is on a race, there is no excuse. Fine, factors will come, but you just need to keep pushing. That's the goal.
Comes to your mind when the word consistency rings up?
You see, the word consistency means it's just something very similar to the concept research.
Research?
Mm-hmm. You ask me why?
Research.
Now let me marry it together.
Okay.
If we talk about research, it means there is a search already. You are researching. You don't get?
I don't understand.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Now, probably when you start your research,
okay.
The word research means there is something that has been searched already.
Okay.
So you are searching again. You are saying, I said it earlier, I want to marry the words together.
Okay.
Now the concept of research, to search again and search again what has been searched before. All right. Okay. Now, so consistency in that aspect, or why am I marrying it, is that to be consistent means there is something already on ground.
Okay.
That
so
you want to
keep knowing more about.
You understand that you want to tread upon, that you already have an existing template that you are following. So the ability to keep doing it. And one thing about consistency is that it is not only when it is in the good sense, only when things are right that you move. Even when things are not fine, you still keep moving.
How do you have strength to keep moving when things are not fine? It's not easy. If you bruise your hand right now, and you're doing some things, you would want to take a pause and be like, yeah, it's very painful. So in someone that, for example, have one or two things they actually want to be successful with, how can they be consistent?
Now, if for a person to be consistent, it means the person has a definite goal. It means the person has a vision. Okay. Without a vision, now you said something. You said probably the person wants to take a pause. The person will take a pause because he has a vision. Okay. The person is not stopping.
Okay.
You understand? Probably when we have one or two factors like poor background, financial constraints, a whole lot of things, that old students that stands as challenges against them. But once you have a focus, what you intend to achieve, no matter what you know, you will strive. For example, let me say, while I was a student in my 100 level days, things were not as expected. No financial support. In fact, the house, let me just say this, it's a testimony, because I think things has changed now. Because then, my 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, I was sorting with people.
100 level to 300 level.
200, and I became the vice president in 200 level. I knew that something was at stake, so I had to, put my effort, started studying. I would read like I'm the only person in the class. Read, attend classes, do projects, do assignments for other students. Just to have something. So it's because I have a determination, what I wanted to achieve. Now, I just graduated last year, and by God's grace, I became, even immediately I graduated, I became I got an appointment as the director of National Youth Council of Nigeria. That's the NYC we're talking about.
Okay.
The NYC. I got, why? Because I have to network with people. Just because I have a vision. I have what I want to achieve. And if I don't achieve it, it's absolutely saying that I'm lazy. It's actually saying I don't have what I have ahead of me. So meaning, that thing keeps ringing. It keeps pushing me every blessed day to do what is expected. Presently now, I think I have a startup. Okay. called it's just bringing entertainment, scaling up entertainment. The stand-up Ekiti you've been seeing around.
Yeah, I've been seeing it around.
I'm presently the one behind it.
Really?
Yes, the stand-up Ekiti, scaling up entertainment in Ekiti State. Bringing future potentials. Putting people who are interested in entertainment, rappers, singers, people that are into fashions and the likes, bringing them to the limelight, using the platform, using the stand-up Ekiti as a platform to showcase them. Because the reason why I'm doing all this is because I have a future ahead of me. Do you get that? So now I told you, when I came, I told you, I said, I have the budget for the program is about 3 million naira. Where will I get 3 million? I don't have money. But because
things are expensive.
Things that execute. Of course, but because I have this belief that I will get there, I'll definitely get it. So it keeps me pushing. It keeps me posting every day, getting more people to work together with me. So you getting influencers, getting NGOs, foundations, and the likes, to come together. So meaning once you have a vision, then automatically you have a mission to achieve.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Now, but there's a part that most times a lot of people have visions like that.
Okay.
But I feel if we want to be honest, sometimes not everybody have that strength.
Of course, sure.
We have situation now. Let me come to academic. When it comes to academic, there's, for example, now for a student that has a carryover, there's this kind of stigmatization created by people, and let's say some lecturers, you understand, is generally, and it makes them to give up, want to harm themselves, want to end everything better, that the how people would see them, how can they even continue, because they're just wow, I had a parable in the course, and sometimes it might be from family, it might be from different situations like that, and to tell them, okay, well, you have to keep going. Sometimes those words are not just sometimes what might just pull them up like that.
It is because they don't have a determination. I'll
Determination.
still keep saying it. Now let me say this again. Okay. Do you know I had carryover? One carryover.
I can't believe that.
You can't believe it.
I'm not believing it.
While I was the vice president, even the vice president, 200 level. In fact, the carryover came on one of the best thing I do every day of my life, which is computer. General courses. There was a glitch while uploading results. Then I had carryover. When I went there, started doing it, they said Senate has approved it. So what will I do? Even as the vice president, so now, I had to go out to receipt to rewrite the exam again. Another semester.
So now you understand what I'm talking about.
So, excuse. People just give excuses when they see that what they ought to do, they've not done it. See, for a man who is on the race, there is no excuse. Fine, factors will come. But you just need to keep pushing. That's the goal. I told you, I'm still the same person who was coaching for 3 sections. Still the same person, I've experienced carryover. So what else?
You went through a lot. But the question is, when you had the carryover, how was it like? Be honest, how was it like?
Then I was like, it's not possible. I tried all, as a comrade, go to this office, sir, they've done this to me, stuff like that. So it was like, it has been approved. So I have no choice than to wait. I can't allow that carryover weigh me down. It's not possible. I just had to push on, went to meet the lecturer in charge, did my test, everything, the necessary project and all. Then during the exam, I had to, it was CBT. So I walked down to the UCRC, I did my stuff, and when the result came out, I had my A.
Are you kidding me?
Because it is computer.
Yeah.
This is what I do on a daily basis.
Okay.
I'm a media person. So the questions that are being asked are questions that I do relate with even on a daily basis.
All right.
So how come? He said it was a glitch, there was an error when uploading and everything. So, but all thanks to God, here we are.
Okay, but the question I want to ask was when you had that carryover, how were you able to still continue being a comrade? You know, you were the vice president of the AMCONs, right?
Yeah.
So how were you able to, did you want to be like, let me drop the position? I had a
Drop
carryover and here.
care, not at all.
Are you serious?
I told you that then I was the vice president. After that time, I
Yeah.
did the vice president again because I did vice president twice
So I'm getting
before I
there.
became the president. So I had to still push on you. And one thing is the kind of friends you keep too matters a lot. The kind of friends you keep matters a lot. They are kind of person that they will never discourage you. That's just it. In fact, we do competitions. What's your CGP?
Hmm.
There's a girl that the both of us we do dragging. If I amount at a particular CGPA this
Okay.
section, this semester, I'm 100% sure that she will do all her possible best to surpass me.
Are you serious?
So that's the kind of competition we do. You understand? Even till today, she's my PA for the stand-up picketing.
Are you
And she's a
serious?
lady. Oh. She's a lady.
Okay.
We read together. If she wants, she sees that Psalmist ní CGPA, that's our next move. So at the expense of me reading, at the expense of me writing my exams, I make sure that I have to do very well so that I won't drop because I know I have a very visioned competitor. Do you understand? She's visioned, she knows what she wants to achieve. I know what I want to achieve. So we are both, struggling to make sure but unfortunately when I did all this comrade and all,
Yeah.
she
Oh, rivalry.
so
Okay.
but then here we are today.
But that being said, now set aside academics now. For someone trying to create something for you, for themselves, life, no academic now.
Okay.
How can they be consistent no matter the struggle they go with? Because I see most times failure is one thing that brings people down. Failures bring visions. Failure brings a lot of visions. It brings down a lot of visions. So like, how can someone be consistent when you are not seeing the result? So the
To
question is, how can you be consistent when you're not seeing the result?
the thing is, if once you observe that you are not seeing results, the first thing you need to do is question yourself of how far you are doing. Now, now let me tell you something. Everybody wants success, but not everybody wants to be in that time where, because things cannot be as easy as it is. You can imagine that, okay, tomorrow I want to become the governor of a state. It's easy to vision. I want to become the governor of the state. I want to do this. I want to do that. But when it comes to working it out, it is not as easy as we plan because there are other factors. So in cases like that, outside academics, what you just need to do is number one, procrastination.
Okay.
Every successful or any person that wants to be successful in whatever they are doing must not procrastinate. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, for example, now you are a graphic designer. You've been designing since 2015. You won't expect that the kind of style of design that is actually everywhere in 2015 is the same as 2026. It has changed. Things are evolving. You understand? More tools are coming up. Before people use CorelDRAW, now they are using Photoshop. There is a difference. So you not tell me instead of you will just stick to CorelDRAW and that's all. No improvement. So you learn on a daily basis. So if you are that type of person that today I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next tomorrow. I'm tired. When I'm done, it's just like you when students ought to read. When they ought to read, they say, it's not yet exam period. Let's wait. Mark later. Before you know it, exam comes, project here and there. They have a day to read and they expect themselves doing exploits. Aside that is networking. It is very, very important. As a business person, you must network. Right networking, not just meeting people. Meet relevant people. People that are good, that are, in fact, let me say people that are better off what you are doing. People that can add value to your life, not people that will continue to draw you back.
Hmm.
It is very, very important. You network rightly. You understand? For example, now as a media person, okay, don't let me use media. Let's what other sector? As an entertainment person,
Yeah.
now for hey, a very good one. Thank God, I remembered. Before, if artists want to start,
Yeah.
they do you something like, yo man, it's kinekon kinekon. But now people don't vibe to that. If you still do that now, they will tell you don't know what you are doing.
He's a boy.
It's
He's a
your
boy,
it's
Psalmist.
your that so meaning you have to look at the trend. You have to look at people. The kind of styles that people are sewing then is not the same kind of style people are sewing now.
Mm,
You understand?
yeah.
Before we have in the olden days they call it kembe. It
Mm,
is what has been refined as baggy now.
mm,
Before we have something called hey it's kembe. All those baba they wear kembe. All
mm,
those big trousers.
mm.
But now we've refined it as baggy. What's the difference? Things are evolving, things are advancing every day. So if you don't keep good relationship with people that are good, that are expanding,
Yeah.
you would remain static.
So you need to change your circle.
You need to change your circle. You need to look outside so you can think outside the box. Do you get that?
Yeah.
So and lastly, another thing is you need to be determined. I've said it before. Just be determined.
I
I
see.
want to get this and I will get it.
Even when you're not seeing results.
Even when you're consistency is not loud.
Motivation is loud, but consistency
This
is
is
not
not loud.
loud. Motivation, right now, there's a huge difference between motivation and consistency. You can see a motivational clip, and before you know, you're fired up.
Mm,
And before you know, the next day,
definitely.
it's all about feeling. So I feel consistency is something you do every single time,
Every
every
time.
single day.
Every time.
And one thing about consistency is you just have to do it 24 hours every single
Like
day. Every single day. There was a few years ago, I was told like in my house, so I was told to like grow plantain tree or the banana, one of them. So early in the morning, I was told that wake up early in the morning, water
water
it.
it.
Is it in the evening,
Water
water
it.
it at least every single day. So when it was very, very little, in as much as I didn't want to, water the plant. I didn't want to, wake up, you understand, to water it. But
But you have no
I had
choice.
to because they were like, as much as you eat every day, you must water it. So you know what I did? So early in the morning, I take the water, I go there to the garden, pour the water in the plantain tree, pour it every day. I kept coming back, and I was coming back. And I realized that it's actually growing.
Of course.
It's actually growing. So one thing is consistency is not something we should see. You should get the results 1 week
No.
or 1 month. Sometimes it can be a
A
year.
year. Yes.
Coconut is an example. Coconut can
Mm.
use going to a decade, 10 years
Before it's
before it start bringing so much coconut or fruit or anything they call it. So I think consistency is literally something you keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. But the thing is, most times we don't have the mentality of consistency, but we just want to see the result. So now, in the entertainment industry, how can you compare people that have made it to someone that want to start? For example, Pella that is already in the in the big space and an influencer or a streamer that actually want to start streaming, but he's seeing 1 views, 10 views. How can you compare someone like that? If you
this.
can say,
Now you said Pella is now big in the
yeah,
big space.
yeah.
He started with one views too. He once started with one
But
views and
nobody,
2 views.
people don't really,
Because you can't expect that you start something today and it becomes big today. If it does, then
grace.
grace. Because you see, one thing is it's easy to get to the top, but it's not easy to remain at the top.
Is it to get to the top? If we
Wait,
start something now,
mm,
how can you get to that top?
it's
It's
easy.
not easy to get to the
Okay,
top.
let me give you an example.
Okay.
It was easy for Bella to get to that space, but
Easy?
wait,
Okay, okay,
wait,
okay.
wait.
Okay, let's calm down.
It was easy for him to get to that place
Hmm.
compared to him keeping his relevance.
Hmm.
Because for the fact that he has gotten there does not mean he's just, look at the way he keeps shouting so that he can get. Despite the fact that There are people already that
Yeah.
once he comes online, they are ready to gift him.
Are you
But
serious?
he still puts that energy for him to act that way,
Oh my god, yeah.
for people to laugh.
Okay.
Bro, it's a lot.
Are you serious?
Make me laugh.
I should try and make you laugh right now. I should try and make you laugh.
See, you're the only one
Wait,
laughing.
no, wait. You're smiling. You're smiling.
takes a lot.
It takes a lot.
It takes a lot to make people laugh.
I can't make you laugh right now.
It's not easy. No, don't make me laugh. That sound is not good.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not easy, sincerely speaking.
Okay.
You see, most times he will have to put powder on himself, dress like a woman, start doing like this because he wants to make people laugh.
It's not easy.
So it's not easy. And the funniest thing is that if today, by let's say, okay, the grace of God brought him that he had 10,000 views on a live stream, he would make sure that tomorrow he must have more than that 10,000.
Yeah.
So to keep that 10,000 still
Yes.
coming back to watch him, it's not easy.
I've forgotten someone that did. He's an example of being consistent. Kataife. From skits to being a streamer, whereby even people outside the country literally had to come here in Nigeria to actually get it.
He had to he do tear clothes just because he wants to keep people watching.
Now,
Just because he wants to be creative, he will tear the clothes from suit to singlet, everything. Start tearing, shouting. People say he's pouring out spit and no. It's not easy to keep yourself at the top. Sincerely speaking.
okay.
So you have to be consistent.
Okay.
It's not easy.
But one question I want to actually lay in there is, why is it that most times, because for example now, me in the creative space, being a digital creator, we have a lot of digital creators, and when you're doing videos, content and dress, and you don't see first views, it's not easy to continue.
So of course.
But especially that's what I'm talking about, being consistent. Then now diving a little bit out is, why is it that in this world, if it's not cruise, you cannot make it like that? Like you said, you tear the clothes, you shout and everything. But not everybody.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you one question. What generation are we now?
Gen Z.
Gen Z. The Gen Z. So things are turned upside down. Everything. Because even look at every sector. If you don't add cruise to it, because of the kind of orientation our generation had, we are digital generation, whereby everything is online, everything is on air.
Okay.
So for you to make us vibe with you, that's why it pains me so much that traditional broadcasting is now fading away. People value bloggers than normal news stations. When last did you check Punch?
I actually checked it a week ago. That's because I had an assignment.
So it's because you had an assignment.
Yeah.
But you will check Instablog, all those,
they are more fun.
Yeah, you check it every day.
Every single day.
Why? So our generation is beginning to leave the I don't want to use the word necessity. The already made templates. So we are now going for what we can vibe with, because that is what we are brought up with. You see a very young kid now, she has been given a tablet, she goes online, she already have a YouTube stuff, scrolling, checking it. If you tell that girl to sit on her book for 2 hours, it's not possible. No matter what, no matter the content in the book. But if it is phone with data, she'll be happy. Even if you ask her to read, if you can try this, ask your daughter to read on a tablet.
I don't have a daughter.
No, I'm only saying it to the viewers.
Okay.
If you let's experiment it. If you give a girl a phone, a tablet without data, just install a novel app on it for the person to read. For the person to read. She will spend at least 15 minutes reading. The way we do things is different. It differs from the previous one. So we just need to, what we can just say is to always create platforms like this to talk to our people. That's just it.
Because this is the only things they can actually.
Because this is what they can actually buy.
Even most of them don't even watch YouTube. It's always on TikTok.
You can also post. And another thing is, they don't want to watch a lengthy video, in as much as it is not film.
I watch like 3 hours podcast. I
You,
watch it and I
because
enjoy it.
it is your line.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. And one question I would like to ask is like this consistency of things. We've spoken about academics, so for anyone going through hardship, just keep going no matter what happens, and also make sure the people around you is also, supportive and the rest. We've talked about life. We've talked about what you went through, about squatting for 3 years, right? 3 years, 1 to 3 years, and also having a carryover and every single thing like that. Were there people that look down on you during those moments?
The thing is, they did not know.
Yep. Only yourself.
And to the people around me, people outside did not know. They won't. You can't know. There's a way you would do yourself. You don't need to tell people your problem so
I
that they
think I
won't.
think that a problem shared is a problem solved.
No, not all problems shit.
I'm hearing
Actually,
this one for a new time. Continue.
because okay, for example, now should I come to the class and let you everybody knows that okay, I'm squatting with someone, or there's a way you package yourself.
Wait, squatting or two of you are being
No, the funniest thing is that they are ladies, two ladies.
you squatting lady.
And now two ladies.
Wait,
For
wait, no. Shut up. You squatting with two
two
ladies.
ladies. In fact, if they are watching this video, they would remember. Ah,
How
two.
did they allow you to squat with them 3 years?
The first thing is that no, not 3 years, not
Okay.
just for 100 level.
That's 1 year.
That's 1 year.
You squatted with two ladies.
Yes, so I
For
was always
1 year.
sleeping at the middle. So I was the man of the house.
You see? Oh my
The
god.
first thing is that I thank God because their parents knew that I was staying with them.
Are you
So
kidding
if
me?
whenever they are giving them foodstuffs and those, Psalmist in call, jẹ́ ká key. So because probably they knew that okay, ọmọ gidi ni kò kí ń jà, kò kí ń ṣe kinní kan. So I was just
You weren't your
doing my
best.
thing
You
the
weren't
way
your
I
best.
can do it. And then the first is that then I was popular on campus, the best designer on campus,
A lot of people tell me that you were actually the best
best
designer. I would
designer.
like to
So
say, I would actually like to
I was
see.
doing design. So
You help me for this design.
so then the best designer on campus. Hey, Sammy. So I cannot come and tell you that me nílé tí mò ń gbé o, or I'm squatting with people. So God just used the people around me as a blessing. Just a blessing. That's just all I can say. And I was consistent about it. No turning back. Keep pushing. Just push. Just push. Just push. Just keep pushing. Things will not be. Go and look at our top people doing fine. Dangote, all these people, they've gone through a lot. So they've gone through a lot. Because one thing I believe in is that all this experience that I had is not for me to look down on myself. It is for me to know that this world is more than what we just see. This world is more than what we just see. Not all that glitters are good. Yes. Not everyone are born with the silver spoon. Yes, it is true. There are some people that they need to strive before you get there. Go and look at the top people we have in every sector. Go and do your calculations very well. In every sector, there are people that they started from the scratch. Not people that yeah. Okay, for example, let me give you a very good one. 80% of for example, out of 80%, out of 100%, I can tell you that 80% would fit into what I want to say now. I've gone through mass communication, day-to-day classes and everything, with all these struggles and everything. If peradventure I get employed in an organization and someone that just came in and probably is more, they are rich, so they are comfortable, that experience is not there. We get employed in the same organization. I can tell you that there's every possibility. The person came through, hello, the CEO, Mr. So and so. Please employ my child. What do you want? That with another person that had to go through the screening process, a very tough interview. Who are you? What is this? What is that? For you to get this, if you want to reach 1,000 or clinical, what can you bring to our organization? What is your expectations? Asking you those tough questions, you preparing to go for that interview. and someone that they just called, who would have more passion to do the work? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that's how I'm saying.
I do tell God that, thank God for this experience, because
Yeah,
this experience has built me.
yeah,
It did not allow me push back or anything. I just
yeah.
keep going. And lastly, please know God. That is very important. You cannot do without it. That's just it. Whatever religion you are doing, just know God. Just put him at the center of everything. He's the best person to tell your problem. That's just it. That's the best person you tell your problem to. Because if you tell man after everything, they will mock you. But it's better you talk to God than he make man for you.
Mm,
You don't get.
yeah,
If I bring my problem to you now,
yeah,
you can question why I came to you.
yeah.
But if God gives you that ordainment to bless me, you have no choice than to do. So it is better I talk to God than God will do the talking to you.
Wow.
So I so much believe in God. I so much trust God. That's just it. Just God. So during that years, I was only trusting on God. In fact, that pushed me to, became so strong that I had to do we will attend stakeholders meeting, attend different occasions, going to cover events. Probably that was what made me popular. Anyways, always on the press jacket from one department to another to cover their event. So their president will have to collect my number, do everything. Don't worry, you will report for us tomorrow. We're having a program tomorrow. You people should come and cover the event. So that made a lot of people know me on campus.
Okay.
So that's just it. It's not easy. But all thanks to God. Know God. That's just it. Know who you are serving. Be committed. Consistent. Thank you.
You've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot. And you know the funniest thing is when I see you in campus, you're like, there's nobody in the department that doesn't know who Psalmist is. Then come on, there's nobody. Even when I meet other people from other departments, they tell me, number one designer, Psalmist is very good, Psalmist. And you did a lot of things. You did a lot of things, and I so respect you, and I respect you to the core. And I'm surprised that even how you smile, I only smile like this
And now,
usually, and nobody will know you squatted with people for 3 good years. First one were two females. I don't even know understand how that is even. I never thought that is something that can even happen.
it can happen now.
The thing is, in life, you need to keep going. Allow your situation to literally be a rocket booster to
Sure.
boost you to the
Sure.
top. No pain, no gain.
Sure.
Most of the people that we see here, they all had problems, but they didn't allow that to weigh them back, but they allowed them it to actually push them to be someone great. So, just can you advise someone that might be going through, struggling with consistency and going through a lot, and just advise someone to just keep going. Just an advice.
Uh, to everyone going through a lot there, the only thing I can say is just keep pushing. If you cannot say to someone, pen it down. If you cannot say your problem to people, it's too big, it's skinny, don't worry, pen it down. Put it down. And one thing is, always look for solutions. If you have a problem, probably you have a problem of finance, there's no money, there's nothing. Create, there are other ways that you can use to get money. I told you while I was in school, I do assignments for fellow students so that they can pay me. I do projects for them. I write projects. Even while I was, I think, 300 level, I wrote a project for someone who is graduating. Presently, by God's grace, I can show you on my phone. I'm currently writing a project for someone doing masters. Presently, for someone doing her masters. She's a woman. She has a family already. So what made me know how to write that? I had to sit down, go and watch YouTube videos, how to write thesis, how to write this and that, study, learn. I learned everything. And I came back, okay, I can do this, I can do that. Yeah, pay me. So there is always a way out of every problem. Find the way. That's just it. There is always a way out of every problem. Find the way. It is now left to you how you want to find it, who you need to meet with. There are some persons that you will meet with that will change your orientation. Look for them. No condition is permanent. That's just it. So that's what I can say to them. Let them find a way out of their problem. And I believe that God will help them. So
Wow.
that's just it.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to Think Different and Promise. And it's very, very nice to actually have you here. The phenomenal and the extraordinary Psalmist. I wish you great success with what you've started here in Ekiti. And I pray I know it would go far beyond Ekiti, Lagos, Abuja, all and also outside the
The
country.
country.
And that's nice. So I would want to just give an advice to someone that might be battling with struggles, to be consistent. The honest truth is, I'll be honest with you, girl, boy, it's not easy. It's not easy, oh, but see, have the mentality of life not being easy. When you have that mentality of life is not going to be easy, then believe me, it will become easy for you. Have the mentality of a boxer. When you go into the ring, your opponent will punch you. You have to decision, lie down or you stand up. So choose to always stand up no matter what, no matter what. And just keep going. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, make it your hobby, be consistent. Anything happens, use it as your motivation and just keep going. So I will see you guys in the next episode. We love you, we care about you. Subscribe to get notified, like, share to your family and friends to also help them. And we see you on the next video. God bless you.